So we're going to look at how to construct a regular polygon given the diameter or the diagonal of the given polygon. When you draw a polygon is drawn, so we can get an example of a pentagon like this one. It is drawn inside a circle like this. Okay? So this circle has got a center, which also happens to be the geometric center of the polygon. Now, if we draw a line from any point on the circumference of the circle here, passing through the center to another point there, we call it the diameter, right? Yes, that is the reason why it's called the diameter. So if we consider the circle, the line, if we were to draw a line from this point, passing through the center to this other point here, okay? It will be called the diameter, or maybe you draw it like this. It will be called the diameter, right? But the same line, which is the diameter, when you consider the polygon, because it is coming from one corner of the polygon to the opposite corner of the polygon. Okay? So the same line, considering the circle here, is called the diameter, and when we consider the polygon, it is called the diagonal line. So that is the reason why it is called the diameter or the diagonal. That is the principle that is there. So meaning, what we've been given is the line from this point to that point. This one, right? So for us to draw this circle, we have to open to the radius. If you've been given the diameter, you open to the radius, which is a diameter divided by 2. Okay? So the radius that you open to will be 40. So from the diameter, meaning r is equal to 40, right? So you get your compass, you open it to 40, and draw a circle. So after drawing the circle of center, we draw a line to represent the diameter. So this line, we're going to call it line AM. So line AM will represent the diameter. So we want to draw a pentagon, meaning it's a five-sided polygon, right? We have a circle, we want to draw a five-sided polygon inside this circle. So after drawing this line, which represents the diameter, line AM, the next step is we divide this line into the number of sides of the polygon that we want to draw inside this circle. Okay? So a fence slant line of any length and at any angle, and then you make 5 equal marks, as in the number of sides, right? The number of sides of the polygon that you want to draw inside the given circle. So we're going to make 5 equal marks from here. So 1. Yes, for this one is any radius. 2, 5. Okay, so after dividing your line in 2, after making these 5 equal marks here, you join the last point to the last point there, right? The last point of the divisions to the last point of the line with a straight line, a faint straight line. So at this point, after joining this last point to the last point of the line there, you are only interested in one point, which is point 2. Okay? For this type of polygon, or this method that we're using, we are only interested in point 2. So you start as if you're dividing the line into a number of equal parts, but you're only interested in this point. So you just draw a parallel line to this one at point 2 to cut the line. Just draw a parallel line to this one here, the last line, right? Which is your reference line, at point 2. The line that will be coming from point 2 will cut your line AB, your line AM at that point there, which is your point of interest. So remember, it's not this point here, but this point that we are interested in. Okay? So the next step is you get your compass, place it at point A, open it to M, or you get the distance AM, which is the diameter, right? Okay? And then from point M, you strike another arc like this. To come up with point N here. You draw a line connecting N to this point here. Okay? You draw a line connecting N to this point, but you extend it to cut the circle at some point there. At point B. So we're saying you draw a line from point N through this point to cut the circle at point B. So A, B here will give you the length of one side of the polygon. Okay? A, B.
Maybe since we are dealing with, is it five-sided polygon? What if
The length AB will be the length of your polygon, right? So this one, from there, you will strike an arc. So there you have your five-sided polygon.